you see, the way most clergymen, talk about God, it's not too far from the way security operatives behave at the entrance of government and private organizations. You see, when you approach a private organization or a government office to process a document or to make an inquiry, whatever, you experience different things, at the gate in the hands of security operatives. Some of them might tell you, the boss is not around, you will have to wait for him. Some might tell you the boss does not want to see you, he is busy. Some might tell you, even when they know what you want is not possible, oh, don't worry, we will do it for you. Someone somewhere is going to help us do it, just brings you so and so amount of money. Okay, now all of this boils down to money, what they want, boils down to money, boils down to control, boils down to having access to your private information, what you are going through, and thereby having the opportunity to manipulate you. That's exactly how most of these clergies are. I've been in this world, for some time now, and I have gone around, unconsciously, with the understanding of trying to know God, with the feeling that I want to know God. But I have, after a long search, with so many, or with so much interactions with most of these organizations that are being described as church, which of course in the recent aren't, kind of give me this, kind of, illustration that I just drew now. They are just like these security men at the gate, describing God this way, describing God that way, all in a bid, to have access to humans, to have control over human beings. And not just have control over human beings, have control over how human beings feel, how human beings think, and also have access to their pulse and their bank accounts. A lot of human beings, not all of us just want to be in our corner, have our own privacy, and just be happy, where we are. A lot of people want to have control over others. A lot of people want to manipulate others. A lot of people, are able to gratify themselves, when they have control over how others behave or the decisions that people make with their lives. And that's exactly what I experience. That's exactly what I can see when I look around. That's exactly what I can see. And so, not too many is actually better than the other. No matter what they are trying to say, no matter how they are trying to present it, no matter how much one is trying to counter the other, if you take a very serious look at it, it's just a competition. And this game has been on for a long time now. It has been on for a long time. People who are actually genuine and sincere with this practice are not known. Are not known. Most of these people, when you even see them, you don't even want to believe them. And do you know one thing I have found out? There's actually a being that is supernatural. That is God. That I believe is behind the essence of creation. I have no doubt about that. I believe in what most of the things that I have seen in the Bible, even though I know that there's also quite a lot of alterations to some of those things, all in a bid to have control over the minds of human beings. But there's one thing I know that I want to say, which I think is very important: relationship. God wants that relationship. And he's not asking you to pay for it. And he's not sending anyone to sell it to you. It's just a relationship. It's just for him to have access to you. It's just for him, to see you the way you are, relate with you, empathize with you. God doesn't need anything from us. The only thing he needs from us is for us to get close to him so he can actually meet our needs and support us, and make us to see life differently from the way we see it. He wants a relationship. And there's no go in between in this fact. And that is one thing that I want you to understand. You might argue it, you might scroll past this video, but whether you like it or you don't like it, the truth is always the truth.